Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is my third trimester update and it will probably be my last pregnancy update because I am due any moment now. So in this video I want to tell you what the third trimester has been like for me, what I have been doing to prepare for birth, and what I am packing in my hospital bag to get ready for birth and beyond. So keep watching, stay tuned. Thank you so much for being here throughout my entire pregnancy. And if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Leave any comments, recommendations, questions, everything down there. And don't forget to watch my other pregnancy update videos on my channel. Keep watching. Okay, so my pregnancy has been fairly easy, I have to admit. I have been super lucky and I am incredibly grateful for that. I have also made a massive effort to stay healthy, to stay active, and to sort of just have a positive attitude towards the whole thing. And I think that has had a lot of impact on how I feel every day and what I have been able to do throughout my pregnancy. I actually started a new business about 2 months ago, which is insane, and I can't wait to show you and tell you more about it, but it's still in the works. But yeah, I'm just very happy that I've been able to do all of this. So what have I been doing that has allowed me to stay active and feeling great during pregnancy? Number one, I think, has been having a really good healthy diet. In my case, I try to keep it all organic. It's really hard in New York because I still have been going out and not every place has organic food. So maybe I've done a 70% organic diet. I wasn't always organic. I actually come from a Mexican family where meals are very important and everything's fried and delicious and has lots of spices and chilies and grease and meats and everything. So it has been an absolute journey for me. About 5 years ago, I became super allergic to birth control and I started getting like this huge rash all over my body. I completely broke out with cystic acne. I started losing my hair. It was like, I felt like a little monster. It was horrible and definitely the hardest stage of my life. And I decided to stop taking all sorts of medications completely. I started having a very clean diet. I started doing detox programs. I tried everything under the sun to make sure that thing went away. And after 2 years, my system started going back to normal, and I just stayed healthy ever since. I started working out a lot more. I got certified as a yoga instructor, and now I feel that that sort of lifestyle has led me to have a very easy pregnancy, get pregnant very easily, and I am super grateful for that experience. Ironically, I never thought I'd say that, but it's true. So yes, it can be done, guys. It's just a matter of having a lot of discipline and really making an effort. But if you're looking for a lifestyle change, you can follow me. I have a bunch of detox tips and I always talk about this on my blog. And if you're looking to have an easier pregnancy, now is probably not the time to change your life completely, but it's definitely a good time to change your diet and tweak how you view yourself and how you approach your entire lifestyle in terms of chemicals and what you give and what you absorb, put on your body in general. So that has been it. I have to admit though that my third trimester has been by far the hardest. It has made me feel bloated, I'm swollen, I'm retaining water, I've lost a lot of mobility, my belly's stretching a lot. So I've just decided to slow down, take it easier. I actually started really craving sweets, which I didn't the first 2 trimesters. If you want to check out my previous updates, you can see what I was eating and everything before. And on the third trimester, I've sort of given myself permission to do whatever I wanted. I still, it's still in moderation, but I do eat a lot more sweets. I have had a couple of cake slices and stuff. I crave more carbs, so I have them and I'm happy with that. And I know the baby is getting all the right nutrients because I make sure that I also get the right portions of everything else in. And that has been just really nice. I've also stopped going to meetings and events and things because I just don't feel like it. So everything has slowed down a lot. In terms of preparing for birth, I have, well, done a lot of things. I actually started a course, well, my husband and I started a course halfway through the second trimester on hypnobirthing. I had actually never heard of it before until I talked to somebody who had done it, and then I started researching, and I absolutely fell in love with the principle behind it. And basically the principle is that your body knows what to do. The whole, we need medicines, we need to rush, we need to induce, it has to come, the baby has to come at a certain time in a certain way. All of that is just like noise and clutter that makes us nervous and stressed. And the key for an easy birth is to stay very chilled, super calmed, and have the right attitude towards it, and sort of believe that your body knows what to do, because it does. Biologically, we're built for this, and women have been doing this forever, like since the beginning of mankind. So we just sort of have to trust the process a little bit, stay relaxed, and this is done in hypnobirthing through a bunch of affirmations and meditations and self-hypnosis, which sort of trains your body to stay calm, to your muscles to stay calm, to breathe through the contractions, and just sort of let your body do what it needs to do. And that's like the basis of it. Having said that, anything could happen during birth. Maybe your body does need some sort of help medically to get the baby out. There could be a certain amount of complications, and therefore I am not completely against doing it, you know, with medicine or whatever. I don't know what my birth is gonna be like, but I'm definitely gonna try the natural way, and I'm completely open to see how it progresses. If it hurts too much, because I don't know what my tolerance to pain is gonna be, or if there's some sort of complication that could put the baby at risk, I'm definitely up for an epi or whatever other medicine is available at the time. So to have this balance, we actually decided to have a doula and a traditional doctor. They're both incredible. They're super, super good. We've built a really good rapport. They both know what our birth plan is, and I'm feeling very comfortable working with them and just like putting myself in their hands during the process. And I feel that's helped also a lot, because birth for me, you guys know that I actually didn't want to have kids, and one of the main reasons was the birthing, that process, you know, the labor. It just looked so painful and so disgusting and scary and everything, and now I feel at ease with it. I've worked on it very, very hard, and I think that the pregnancy has been absolutely magical, and now I feel like it's part of the female process, and it's a beautiful thing. And I never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually looking forward to it. I feel like all those years of meditation and yoga and all these things that I have been doing sort of build up to that sort of big challenge, and just having the baby, and I'm so excited to meet him or her. We still don't know if it's gonna be a boy or a girl, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. And I have to tell you, it has been a nightmare to decorate the nursery or buying little clothes and stuff. We have definitely saved a lot of money not knowing, because you see things that you want, but you know, they're like for a girl or a boy, and you end up not getting anything until after the baby comes. So that's actually not necessarily a bad thing. Aside from the hypnobirthing course, I have been bouncing a lot on one of those gym balls that I absolutely love. I'm actually taking it to the hospital with me. I've also been doing a lot of yoga every morning at night. It's not like massive 1-hour sessions like I used to do. It's actually more like a restorative session, 20 minutes every time I do it. If my back really hurts throughout the day, I stop, I get on the yoga mat and just do some stretches and some cat-cows, some downward dogs, and I feel that really, really helps. Also getting on all fours and having the belly sort of swing a little bit gives a huge break to my back, and has helped the baby to get positioned. The baby is just ready to come out. So that's been super, super positive. I'm also getting massages to keep relaxed and sort of release my shoulders and my neck that have been very, very painful throughout the third trimester. I guess it's also like the position in which I have been sleeping and stuff. And I tried acupuncture. I pulled a ligament just walking because of the weight on my hip, and acupuncture saved me completely. It relaxed me so much that I actually had to stop doing it because I thought I was gonna go into labor any moment. And the doctor recommended I postponed it until this week, so I hope to go back soon. And that's it. I'm just trying to keep things as natural and as simple as possible. I don't know if it's gonna turn out the way I would like it to, but I certainly hope so. And I'm looking forward to having a baby and knowing if it's gonna be a boy or a girl. Now, the hospital bag, I feel, has been a very important part of the planning. Okay, so what is in my hospital bag? On one hand, I have what I'm taking for me for the delivery process and after the delivery, and on the other hand, I'm taking the things that the baby will need. I have done the list, or I have chosen the things I'm taking based on a bunch of lists that I've read on Pinterest, on talking to friends, and my doctor's recommendations. So here it is. During labor, I'm actually taking my big ball, my bouncy ball. I feel that's gonna really help labor, and apparently you have to move your hips around in circles to remove the pain. I'm also taking a travel yoga mat that I absolutely love by Manduka. It's really, really light, and I just wanna have the option to stretch if I feel like it. And I don't know how cold or where I'm gonna be at the hospital, so I just feel at home with my yoga mat, and I'm taking those two things as absolute basics. I am also taking this spray, which already has a little bit of lavender oil inside. Just fill it up with fresh, clean water, and to spray yourself, or for my husband or my doula to spray me while I'm feeling hot and overwhelmed during the process. This was recommended by a friend, and it absolutely saved her birth experience, so I'm taking it. It's a really good idea. I am also taking a set of PJs, again by Pea and the Pod. These are a nursing sort of PJ set. It has its little robe, super cute, and the little nightgown. And these ones have like little clip-offs so you can breastfeed your baby easier. And yeah, they come in really, really handy, especially during the first few days as you're learning how to breastfeed, if you're gonna do that. And then I also got a pair of slippers by The Gap. Just something super comfortable to walk around the hospital in. And that's it in terms of clothing. Of course, a couple of changes of clothes to come in and out of the hospital. I'm still looking actually for some comfortable sort of jogging pants or a tracksuit or something like that. I'm also taking a bag of snacks, my favorite sort of organic chocolate chip granola bars and blueberry bars, because apparently you get hungry. I could be there for hours and I want to be prepared. I've also have in the fridge a bunch of little coconut waters, frozen, to have them sort of melt throughout the wait and everything, and just have some nice hydration going on during the labor process and of course after. It's also really good for breastfeeding, so I'm taking a big bunch of those. I'm taking toothpaste, organic, the usual stuff I use, and my toothbrush. I am taking, well, some recommendations with like hair bands, because you never know, these are absolutely basic. I'm also taking face spray by Evian, just to like keep hydration and refresh, sort of like the other spray but without any scent, in case I'm not a huge fan of the scent. I'm taking coconut oil that I can't live without. Good old coconut oil, love this stuff. It's just like, instead of a bunch of creams or anything, just hydration for hands, body, face, nipples, anything that needs it. Straight up coconut oil. And then I'm also taking some chapstick, just basic chapstick, a little hand cream by L'Occitane, I love this stuff, and doTERRA On Guard. which pretty much acts as a disinfectant instead of the alcohol, sort of liquid alcohol, and this is much softer on your skin and it smells delicious. So I've got these little provisions. I'm sure the hospital will have everything else, but I like taking my own stuff. And then also to feel a little bit more at home, because I know moms end up staying a couple of days after delivering the baby, I'm taking my own sort of soap bar for the shower. You can actually use this as shampoo and everything, and I love it. It's lavender. I'm also taking my deodorant. This one is all natural, and it's super important to use all natural deodorants if you're gonna breastfeed, because all the chemicals go in through the glands and can actually get to the baby. So this stuff has no chemicals and it's really good. I've been using it even during yoga practice for about a year now, and I love it. It's really, really good. And then also, as a little first aid kit, the hospital will obviously take care of you once you're there, but it's really good to be prepared. So I'm taking nursing pads, which go right there if you're breastfeeding. I have no idea how the breastfeeding is gonna go, or if I'm gonna be able to do it or anything, but I'm going prepared. Then I'm also taking some medicated gel pads for that. And then of course, if I manage to have a natural birth, everything's gonna be sore down there, and the doctor recommended to get some herbal perineal spray, also natural. It looks like it's gonna sting. I've never tried it, so let's see. And some lanolin for sore areas. So that's like my emergency kit for after giving birth. And that's it as far as I go. And for the baby, I'm taking a little swaddle just to keep him or her warm. We still don't know if it's a boy or a girl. And baby's first outfit, which is absolutely adorable. They recommended, the doula and the doctor recommended to have this open so it's easier to change diapers and stuff while we're learning, because I have never done this before. And it also comes with its little hat. It's adorable, and the little hands can flip over so baby doesn't like scratch his or her face. So this is gonna be baby's first outfit. We're also taking a couple more outfits to the hospital, just to have options. And a bunch of little diapers. These are by Honest. They're adorable. I had actually never seen any newborn diapers, and they're super cute. And of course, some baby wipes by Burt's Bees with aloe, vitamin E. It's fragrance free, organic, blah blah blah. Love it. So that's it, guys. Wish me luck. Next video next week, I hope to be giving you the tour and the reveal of the nursery. We're still waiting for the crib and a couple of bits and pieces for the decoration. It's all eco, it's all gender neutral, and I'm super excited to show you what we've done with the place. We're actually gonna move to another apartment in the next few months. So we haven't really done anything with the walls. We've kept it very minimalistic, and I am so happy. I love the way it's turning out, and I can't wait to show you guys. If I don't do that video next week, is because I've had a baby, and I will show you as soon as I can. Thank you so much, guys, for going through this process with me. It's been an absolute blessing having all your recommendations and your support, and I've loved sharing every bit of it with you. So thanks for following. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do, and I will see you next time.